I've always wanted to be of service. And I'm like, why don't I just do this? So I'm just really, I'm really excited to just start this, because it's been on my mind, and yeah. Oh, the wind. So, it's going to be for the collective of this planet, and what's going on, what we need to learn in order to keep going up and ascending. You know, what are the things that are holding us back? We need to know the darkness in us so that it won't dictate our present, which is on continuous growth, and we need to keep going and not stay in limbo. And so, yeah, I want to call in Archangel Michael to be with us now and to hold the light for us, as well as Archangel Uriel, Archangel Raphael, the angels of the four corners. Let's just say that I don't fully remember all of them. Uriel, Haniel, Chamiel, but Michael's here. Partnership. The number is 3. Flexibility with structure. This is a king and a queen. This is a king and a queen. Oh wow. And then this is just they're in power right now. They're in power, and so many of you have come across counterparts that finally feel healthy. You finally are allowing this love to come in because you've developed more of a sense of love for yourself. And so it's real. It is real, and it is right. Just because we've been hurt and traumatized from pain and not having good self-worth, we can attract partners and friends that don't value us, don't respect us, and we think that it is normal, but it is not. And so it's kind of weird because you're going back and forth between, I feel like, who we were and then who we are now, because we know more now. So let's see what else. Kings and queens are finally recognizing that they're kings and queens. Okay. So, fertility and creativity. This is sacral chakra activations. Finally, we're starting to feel more whole, because we're expressing the nature of all that we are. And so this is coming in sexual energy and creative energy because they're the same. And so, okay. King and the queen. Let's see. Creating this energy, or amplifying, I would say. You already have it. The two have it. It's just being amplified. There are times in all partnerships when each of you need to actively work through conflict and come up with better and more productive ways of relating. Sometimes you need to let the other person be the way they are. It takes wisdom to know when to actively try to change a partnership and when to let it be. Know when to take action to change or leave a partnership. Know when to allow it to remain as is. In a true partnership, each member is free to leave. like we forget that, or we feel like we have to be in it. We have to keep doing it. It just feels so bonded, I guess you would say. But in a way it is, because of the energy exchange. But that doesn't last forever, you know? You can break free from that. You can cleanse yourself. You can constantly continue to upgrade you. And then that will, the thinking, the feeling that you need to leave, is right. Sometimes we just need to gain a new perspective so that we can leave, because we're still stuck in our old ways of thinking, and we can't leave in a place where our mind doesn't understand this situation. So it's about discernment. It's about checking in with yourself, and through this divine masculine and divine feminine within you. And then, oh yeah, these cards came out. There's a lot. There was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we have self-expression, imagine and allow. And we have enlightened heart and mind. So it went from kings and queens sharing and amplifying their love to continue to work on yourself. Because when you do work on yourself, you're actually making the bond easier. Now, I don't know why the twin flame came out. Well, maybe I do. But that's the energy. Yeah, it's beautiful. So, yeah, so I went from that to enlightened heart and mind. This is the dark night of the soul. This is when you're grieving, and the last thing you have left to do is to pray. And then when you're there in your darkest moments of grieving and surrendering all of you to something higher, for the highest good, that is when you receive. It's receptive, feminine energy. As well as before you did that, it's like the things around this person laying down are all the past regrets, things you didn't start. It's okay to forgive yourself. It's okay to not feel good when you think about it, but vent it out and forgive yourself so that you can start anew. Because we can't be hard on ourselves regarding emotions in a human body. It is a lot. And then, okay, self-expression, channel clearly. Sometimes it seems like this dynamic of the king and queen, of the twin flame, of the relationship that you're having, it's a lot of hard work, and in order to develop an enlightened heart and mind, you need to be able to have them both healthy, your mind and your heart. And so to me, what that looks like is quieting the mind so that it's in harmony with listening to the heart and feeling the heart. Self-expression, imagine and allow. So maybe it's something that it's creative, that's like singing or something that is healing, that is creative, helps you. And you need to keep doing that, because you may not hear it a lot on the web. You may not hear it a lot on the internet, that this particular thing that you're doing is very spiritually healing. And it's like you want some confirmation. But you're the confirmation as you are in the present moment, in real time, feeling how good this feels, and afterward realizing that I feel much lighter. I feel, like something just like a big weight just dropped off me, and I feel more alive. I feel healthy. I feel happy. I feel joyful. And so start to investigate that joy more. Start to investigate your peace more, because it wants to reveal more truth to you so that you connect with it more, and so that you sustain it more. Because if we're not constantly connecting with our peace and our truth, it's like we can easily remember by certain things, but it's like when we start to disconnect from the thing that's giving us love, we start getting that love that was supposed to be there filled with other distractions that are, say, the third dimension, things that are boring, fear. These things, we start to think it's our normal reality because we can see it everywhere around us. Okay. I'm going to get a tarot card and see what the sad card is. Well, out of all them, this in my deck, this is the sad card. Be confident about yourself and don't give up when you are close to your goal. Separation. In love reading, separation and frequent disputes. Okay. 9 of Wands. In the love reading, which this is, it says, be confident about yourself and don't give up when you are close to your goals. In separation or frequent disputes, we have to focus on ourselves. That's what we have to do. That will ultimately make the love together be better when we come together. 9 of Wands. Don't give up. Work on yourself, and the rest will follow. And don't be in a hurry. Take your time. Take your time and really melt in it, and love, and allow it as a driving force when you're alone, when you're separate. Well, we're not really separate, but we're separate. To use that energy for something beneficial for this world. Help somebody. Use that love and transmute it, and send it to have take that energy and put it into something that is gonna radiate that love. That's it. Yeah. I think these two were together when I grabbed them, so we're gonna do these two, which is self-expression and enlightened heart and mind. One of them looks like they're both the divine feminine. I feel like we'll see. Okay, this one wanted to come out. Emperor, the Emperor. Okay, the Emperor goes with the Empress, so another king here. All these cards are fiery. There's even fire right here, and that's the burn. That's the flame that you're trying to that you're sustaining. So in the self-expression and the development of your enlightened heart and enlightened mind, the masculine energy is coming in strong with authority, leadership, order, stability, and control in order for your feminine energy to flow. Because the divine masculine, we all have a divine feminine, divine masculine, and so the divine masculine is the building blocks, the foundation for the flow, the creativity, the expression. So it sits on top. And which one you lean more, masculine or feminine, your divine masculine is calling to recreate this structure, or it's confirmation that keep going with this. You know, you're in it for a reason, because you trust your feminine, your divine feminine. You trust your flow and your creativity, and because you trust your outcome of it, is because you know that your foundation is already set for the creativity. You know what I mean? This is either a card you need to stay or you need to leave. You need to know just know what to do by constantly doing your practices to have a clear mind. Know what to do and know what to do next to keep evolving, to, you know, always have something to keep evolving. We're figuring out if we want to let it be or if we want to change it. Say there's a problem and it looks like there might be, so we need to figure out what can we do to find an answer. You know, we need an answer, because we're just sitting there like going back and forth. Should I let it be? Should I, you know, take action? I actually really like that question, because the question is like the question of that, of you know, what do I do in this situation? It's telling me that you're ready for growth. So that's good. That's a good sign. It sounds like this: should I stay? Should I go? Should I say something, or should I let it be? Is actually more like let it be, because we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of swords and the hermit. And this 6 of swords is a journey. You can see that the water that he's pushing away from is turbulent, and the water ahead is clear. So this is the journey of you two going to peace, and with that peace, wherever you're going to go on this journey, it'll bring you a lot of introspection, because you'll be, I'm feeling you're like away from the city. It's something where you guys can connect more easily, and in a new way, even experience new things together, different cultures. A lot of growth. So this card is kind of funny. I wonder if this is both of the people, both of you, both the energies, or let me just clarify the hermit. Page of Wands. Okay, so everything's kind of just going back in a circle, and the Hermit is the two of you going on this journey within, every day that you are apart, every day that you, and enthusiasm, exploration, discovery, and free spirit is what you will receive when you go within, when you continue to work on your shadows. Because we can integrate any of our darkness into light. We have that power because we are all connected to Source. So everything sounds pretty good. Everything sounds like it's going in the right direction. You just need to trust and have faith and continue to work on yourself and be disciplined and in your spiritual routines, because your spirit needs to be really strong right now. And I think that was really, really good for my first reading for the world and the energy of a couple, a relationship. So I'm going to take a card from my Light Worker Oracle. So pretty. So pretty. I'm like trying to hear it. Hello? Place it on my heart. And see what the angels and the guides of light have anything else to say. Any last messages, maybe like a cherry. This is going to be like a cherry on top. So I'm just okay. Let's see. See what the universe has. Okay. So because this energy is so powerful, because it's divine love, Merkaba Spiritual Protection is the card that we got. And it is so important to, like I was just saying, to continue to work the muscle of your intuition and continue to develop a joyful, happy spirit. And so, in doing so, we can protect ourselves using the violet flame, using our golden light, visualizing it, cleansing us, rejuvenating us every time we wake up, maybe every time you go to bed. So I'm going to read this one. Being open to receive is a way to gain empowerment, strength, and all manner of assistance. To enhance receptivity, it can be helpful to declutter and cleanse your energy field. This allows for that which is not rightfully yours to be shed. Sometimes this will include the disowned thoughts and feelings of others. When you release these thoughts and feelings, a spaciousness will grow within you. Then you can receive more of what is rightfully meant to be for you, your divine good in all ways. An open, sensitive person can easily become energetically overloaded. From physical pain to emotional and psychological tension, an overload does not feel good. You may even feel like you are carrying others on your back or in your head. The added weight can drag your naturally light vibration down into anguish, doubt, fear, or despair. Your inner vision, too, may be obscured by the overload. That can make it hard to discern what is yours and what belongs to another. Whether experiencing overload to your system is an unusual occurrence for you, or you have a tendency to absorb and process others' energies, common for healers, psychics, and mediums, artists, and other sensitive, open people, a lot of us are, you will benefit from a spiritual cleansing. Afterwards, you may feel less inclined to connect with particular people on work or work on certain areas, even if they seem very important before the cleanse. This means that you are freeing yourself from others' input and discerning the true priorities of your own heart. To accept a spiritual cleansing now, repeat the invocation below. Okay. So this... Oh wait, I'm not going to read the invocation. But it is Merkaba spiritual protection. So you can imagine a Merkaba. You can call in Saint Germain from from the city of Telos. Invite him in and state that you only receive healing and love and light from that of source energies, for the highest good. Just be open, be open, surrender to that. And as well as Archangel Raphael, he heals the physical body, the emotional body, astral body, pain body, all our bodies. He's the healer, and so he has a green light, and so he knows how to heal hearts. He knows how to heal any pains that we're going through. So Saint Germain in the purple flame, and then Raphael with the green flame. So that is what I have for you. It was my pleasure, and take care.